Hey guys, Archie Luxury. I'm just getting a drink ready. Getting a drink. I owed a drink from yesterday's show, so today I'm drinking Bailey's Irish Cream Salted Caramel flavor. Lizard Lick. There we go. Lizard Lick. We're going to fit Bailey's Salted Caramel. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Your pontiff is in the house. Guys, I had to make the video. I'm very sorry. I am sorry. I apologize to the Omega fanboys. Omega is no longer bang per buck. Omega is no longer good value for money. I'm sorry. I had to make the video. I had to do it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. James, I'm sorry. Sorry. It just had to be made. Let's get the crew on. I'm posting the link down below now. We're posting the link. Come on to the show. Let's chat, watchers. Let's chat, watchers. Let's get Marco. Let's get these guys on the show. It's a very sad day. I was down at the Goldie. And I'm sorry, it's no longer good bang per buck. The bang per buck is crap. Plastic, how are you, my man?
Yeah, good, Paul. How you going, mate?
Hey, man. You down at the Goldie still?
Yeah, mate, organise a late checkout. I just dropped your name and they said, yes, sir, late checkout for you, sir. Yes, sir, extra breakfast, sir. It's excellent. All I got to do is, man, all I got to do is drop your name, mate, free buffet breakfast, everything. It's great. It's like you're king of the Gold Coast.
Leaky rear, $5. Arch, what happened to my wrench? You didn't love me no more. Look, we had some problems with some people doing some nasty things, so we just had to pull a few wrenches, but they're coming back. Mr. 2. Hello, Mr. 2. Where are you today? Tell me where you are. That looks beautiful. And we got Marco. Marco, we're just looking at Mr. 2's pad. That looks like Sydney. Ooh. That's beautiful. Look at that. I'm just stirring my my Baileys and milk. Look at that. That's well done. Well done, Mr. 2. This is how the other half live. Don't worry, Bernie's coming. Bernie Sanders is coming soon. It's beautiful. That's Rolex living. There you go, guys. Rolex living. Hello, Marco. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Connor?
I'm very, very sorry. Today I had to make the video. It had to come out. It had to come out. Omega is no longer good bang per buck.
Oof.
I had to make. What do you think, Marco? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? What am I?
Listen, on the 1861 Speedmasters, they're definitely not worth the price that they're going for. Like these things, Ponif, we're selling what, 30% off minimum on Joma Shop?
I know. They weren't, and now it's just even Joma Shop. They're not. They were going for $3,500 for a
By the way,
box.
did we get the super chat from Nick Career? Sorry, I entered a bit.
Yes, we did. Yeah, he was asking about his wrench. We just had to pull some wrenches because.
And there's Rich Buddy as well, Ponif. Rich Buddy, if you don't mind. Because he's not a.
Sorry about that. We got JJ on board. Where's Rich Buddy? I can't. Just let me get it.
What's
Can
up,
you read
fellas?
me the Rich Buddy one? I can't see it, please.
Oh no, Rich Buddy. I'm talking about he needs his wrench as well because he doesn't have one, if possible.
Oh no, Rich Buddy was banned from having one because ER took that back. Yeah, that's what happened.
What's going on, Jeff?
Hello, Jeff. Hello, Mr. Rolex. How are you?
Good, knackers. How are you? You all right?
Hey.
What's going on, Jeff?
I am having a drink today. I am having a Baileys and milk. You know, a Baileys and milk? You know, Baileys Irish cream?
Yep.
That's very fattening, Parnov.
It's fattening? How's it fattening?
Not good for the diet.
You reckon?
Yeah. The Bailey's is full of cream and sugar.
There it is.
Can you
It's
guys
on your
hear me?
boat.
Oh yeah.
Rich buddy, what are you up
You might as
to,
well eat a
man?
block of cheese, man.
Can
or
you
a
hear
stick
me?
of butter.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. What's going on?
Oh, okay, good. What's going on? How are you guys?
Talk. Yeah, look, I had a bit of a headache. I decided to pour myself a Bailey's and milk, and then then plastic tells me how fattening it is.
Don't worry about it, Arch.
Oh yeah.
He's on the boat. Look at Rich Buddy. Jeff.
It's like having
I
a
had
stick
to
of butter melted into a saucepan.
Yeah, okay,
Just drinking it
that's enough.
straight.
I gotta
Boy, it's
tell
in
you
the
guys,
90s out here.
I had to make the video today. Omega is no longer good value for money.
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, Rich Buddy.
Omega is no longer
Rich
good
Buddy,
value
man.
for money.
That's so cool.
Man, the Speedmaster,
Yeah,
the
what you
man on
talking
the
about,
moon. I went down to Monards at the Gold Coast. They want full price for a Speedy big box.
Archie, we were
Yep, I had
talking
the
about
same
this
experience.
yesterday, mate, and we both agreed that at about 4,000 Aussie, it was about 4,000 Aussie is a value proposition.
Oh,
Not
no,
now.
no. I reckon I would pay. I reckon 6,000 is okay. 5.5 to 6 is okay.
Arch, they said the same to
You got a
me
couple
as well.
Sorry.
They said the same to me when I was in a boutique yesterday. No discounts off even the old one.
Do you
We
think
got a
that's
couple
just because
super
it's transitioning from the old to the new?
Yeah.
You're talking
And they
brand
said,
new,
"Oh,
right?
Yeah, brand new. They're saying, oh, because we've only got one or two left, we're going to hold the
Here
price.
we go.
So
MJT. Rich
Right.
Buddy is the king. Look at Rich Buddy. Yes, he is. He's in his boat. He's in his power boat. Out
But
on
at
the
least we're
harbour.
talking about it, right, guys? Because a few months ago, no one was talking about it.
yeah, that's true.
About
Oh,
the Omega?
Here
Well,
we
it's
go.
not really
We've got-
transitional. It's the last of the last.
Here we go.
Last of the
Showcase watches, £5. Speedmaster will be bang per buck again in 3 months when shelves are stocked again and discounts are back. Temporary
Right.
hype. Omega too good to pull a Rolex.
Connor, what do you think if Omega were to pull it off, though? What if they started doing the same supply, kind of running into the same supply problems as Rolex? Do you just
I don't
avoid
think they
Omega?
can
Right?
because their factories are geared up for so much numbers. They can't hold out like Rolex.
Yeah.
Rolex has unlimited money. Okay.
Showcase said $100 for Rich Buddy to jump off the boat into the water. He'll do it.
today.
Yeah, I want to see that, Rich. Come on, man.
Whereabouts?
Yeah,
you're
this is
on
the-
harbour
this
there.
is the-
You look like you're having.
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, this is the first time I've left the house since Christmas.
Rich, I'll super chat $50 too if you do it.
He's not. I don't
I
think
make
he
a lot
wants
more
to.
than that
That's
sitting
okay.
at home, son.
Yes. It's okay. Rich Buddy,
Maybe
we
if you
love
paid
you.
him.
We
I
love
own,
your
I,
spirit.
I own Bitcoin.
Marco,
have
just
to-
keep
I don't-
your eyes
I
on
don't
their
have to-
financial reports. That'll tell you how well they're going.
I don't have to jump off boats anymore for.
Who's Nub? Tell us about Nub. Who are you, Nub?
Hey, how's it going, Panav? I just
Hey,
got
what sort of watches have you got, Nub?
I just got a new GMT today. The black.
Ooh,
Oh,
beautiful.
Rich Buddy's got it on right now.
Rich Buddy.
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman.
So,
Okay.
So tell me this. Where are you located? In Australia, Nub?
Nice one, Jeff.
No, I'm in North Carolina in the States. I've been talking with Tim a lot here lately.
Yeah, we've been talking a little bit on Instagram,
I was
talking
to him
about
the
one and done
Instagram
watches.
Yeah,
That's it.
one and done.
DMT, black. One and done, Panav. That's what I told him.
Exactly.
DMT, black.
Black, all the way. I mean, that's a functional watch. You don't need anything else besides that. Date,
Richard So's
GMT.
$5. I am a man. My Speedy says flight qualified by NASA for all manned space flight. Richard's been contributing to the timwright.com website. How's the
Oh,
stories
yeah.
going?
It's every single chapter is now on the timwright.com. So if you guys want to read it, check it out over there.
Hey, Rich, boat,
And-
you having a smoke there on your boat? That's fantastic, man. You
Isn't that
enjoying
the
life?
best? Isn't
Rich
that
is
it?
living the
Yeah,
life.
that's it, man.
Got to enjoy it, knowing that Bitcoin's going to 100,000 a share in a few months.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think so.
100,000 a share. You got to be
You're gonna be
joking, aren't you?
upgrading the boat.
That's it.
It's a
New boat
crypto-
for Rich
it's
Buddy.
Crypto crap, you know. You're upgrading the boat. Hey, I want to talk to you guys, Jeff.
Yes, mate.
So at the moment, I've got the Rolex subby. I love it. I love it to death.
Yep. Beautiful.
That's the perfect one and done. That's better than
I've
the
got
black.
I've got the.
I don't know.
Here we go.
They're
Mr.
equal, I
Two,
think.
$8. The Amiga boutique was more interested in talking
So-
about and looking at my Pepsi than selling me a watch. I felt sorry for them. Follow your dream.
That's right, Mr. Two. No loser talk.
Wow.
Rolex or bust.
It is interesting. The Amiga boutique people love talking about Rolex.
Jeff, didn't you say that the girl that you met at the Omega boutique wears Rolex on weekends and Omega?
Yeah, and she
when
watches the
she's
Pontiff.
working?
She watches the Pontiff.
There we go.
Wow, look at that. That's amazing. That's great.
You got a few
Yeah,
super
she
chats.
actually said to me, "Do you watch this Archie Luxury?" And I said, "Yes, I do." Oh, I love him. He's fantastic.
Wow, that's fantastic, man. That's
I told my
great.
paddock rep. I said, "I'm on the goddamn show. You better give me that Aquanaut."
And what did he say?
No
He
chance.
gave me the manager's card. He started sweating. I said, "I'm
Ah,
gonna be telling everybody about you guys."
Wow, that's amazing, man.
I gotta
Here
draw
we
that
go, Mr.
card,
Two,
man.
$8. That's okay. Here we go. We got another one here. We got another super chat here. Snorlax sleeping, $5. Woke up with a sore bum and $5 in my hand. My Speedy is missing too. And fella, $2. How much to ban Marco forever?
Ooh.
Oh no.
$500.
$500. That's all I'm worth to you. Come on, man. I'd pay $500 to stay on.
Oh, we can start a bidding war here.
Pontiff, how
Yeah.
much is it to ban me forever?
For you,
You'd be cheaper.
$450.
I think there's a lot of buyers out there.
I gotta tell you guys, Omega itself, they're out of their mind. I went to the boutique
got a
yesterday,
couple
a
super
couple
chats
days
on.
ago. They're nuts. Absolutely
Or
nuts.
just one. So. No,
Here we
two.
go, here we go. Xavier, $10. Ming, Ming, Ming. I don't know about you,
no.
the Ming watches do absolutely nothing. They're garbage.
ETA
Garbage.
shitters.
Garbage, absolute garbage. And Bear Clooney watches, $5. Jeff and Rich, Batgirls are almost as cool as Batman. Way behind Pepsi, but it's okay. You are still cool in the eyes of 60 plus.
Oh, thanks.
This is a Batman. It's a Batman though.
You wouldn't know, would you? What's the difference?
The Pontiff. You know,
Black,
Ming
black.
is recommended by Tim Mosso, right?
Black.
No idea.
Yeah, he likes Ming. But their
What's
dials,
Man,
their dials are nice, to be fair. And their movement, I mean, ETA, there's nothing wrong with an ETA movement, but
The watches aren't like the super
Rolex,
expensive anyway.
get Rolex, guys.
They're garbage. Let's be honest. They're garbage.
It's a micro brand. That's all you need to know.
Easy come, easy go.
There we go.
What's the brand that you really hate, Arch?
Brumont.
No, LaCroix or something
Ooh.
like that. What's the one?
Oh, Laurier.
Maurice Lacroix.
Maurice, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Maurice Lacroix. But that's just garbage, you know. It's just very. Look, I got to be honest with you. A lot of these watches, they punch. They punch more than their weight. You know what I mean? Like seriously, a Maurice Lacroix or a Raymond Wheel. Oh, that's pawn shop garbage.
You know how I know about that watch?
Yeah.
I was looking
that?
at one. I was looking at one because I was going on vacation. I didn't want to bring an expensive watch. So I said, oh, for whatever it was, the $1,000, whatever it is, maybe this one will be good. I said, let me look it up on YouTube and see if they get any good reviews. And I saw a review of you murdering it. I was like, oh God, I guess I'm not getting this. And that was
But don't you think you should take your good stuff on holiday? Why wouldn't you take a nice watch?
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
I mean, I do now, but I was going out of country, and I was a little nervous about.
What's to be nervous about?
I take my Explorer out of country.
Right. Well, now I do. I mean, this was a
Nice.
couple of years, a while ago.
Mr. Grand, £2. Love the lineup with Elton John and Dan Bilzerian.
Just don't be one of those people that brings like 5 watches.
Brazilian.
Right.
5
Now,
watches
if I
on vacation, you lose 4 of them.
We'll all be second rate when Drew gets back on.
Oh, Pon, if Showcase wants the link so he could come defend Omega.
Oh, here he goes. Stirred up Showcase.
Mike, what's going on, Mike?
So,
Mike is a cool guy. He was here yesterday, Pon.
Oh, okay, got you. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, it's I've just put the link in there. Showcase, come on.
That's right, Freddy
Freddy
Krueger.
Krueger, $2. Ah, my face is aging in dog years. And Nicholas Lathan Scoot, $2. Your video has me thinking 5196 and date just 24-year-old guy. This very young. And I seem to think he's got 2 watches. He's got a Speedmaster and he's got a 41mm sub date. Maybe that's all he needs. Keep the money in the bank.
You said it, Pon. Don't go after a law degree. It's useless. You know how many people want to be lawyers?
Young. He's got the sub date is all you.
The 5196 is a good pickup.
5196 is beautiful.
Hey guys, how you doing?
James, I want to apologize to you. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
I had to make the video.
Oh.
The Speedmaster
That's better.
is no
That's
longer
better.
good value. I'm so sorry, James.
Well, I thought I'll wear the Rolex for you tonight, seeing as it's an Amiga bashing night. I thought I'd wear the Rolex.
Just a reminder.
James, do you think the Amiga Speedmaster being sold at retail is good value? Seriously, give me your honest opinion. You're the Amiga expert. You're the fanboy, the poster child. Tell me what you think.
It's short-lived. Give it a couple of months. They'll be back on the shelf at discount. So anybody looking to buy a Speedmaster right now, don't just hang on. Hang 2 or 3 months. They'll be back on discount.
Yeah.
Fella, $2. Profile, 35-year-old with a green dial, yellow gold GMT in New York City.
Schmicko.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think anyone should actually wear a green dial GMT. It's just completely over the top. Loud.
Wait, Tim, bring your mic.
Let me say this to you. Let me use the adjective. Loud, obnoxious, self-centered. What else can I say? He's probably a Trump supporter. Loud, obnoxious, egotistical, self-centered, and I gotta be honest with you, just a real nasty, it just ego, all about him, just nasty. That's what I'd say, really. I don't think anyone needs a solid goal. I don't know about you, Jeff. I was offered a good fan of mine was offered to lend me his white gold white gold Pepsi. I didn't want to part with my steel sub. I don't like to have it with anyone else. It's my sub. It's my watch. It's my watch.
That's a one and done
Mr.
right there,
Two,
Connor.
$8. There was over 1,000 views from the dog trainer on your last stream. Can't think of why. #RentBoyDrew. Thank you so much. Hey, I gotta tell you, Jeff.
Yes, mate.
What do you think, really? The Amiga Speedmaster. I'll just grab this super chat.
Yep.
Xavier, $10. Thoughts on the Oyster Court 1700? So that's a steel bezel, steel watch for 6,000 going rate. It's always scared me that the quartz component can stop working. That's what's always scared me. If they don't work, there's a limited life in those. I'd stick to automatic. That's just my view. If you really love it, the Germans love the Oyster Quartz. They love it. It's not really my cup of tea. Bear Clooney, $2. Mr. Two, Drew is too old for Freddy Krueger. And there we go. Freddy Krueger, horological Freddy Krueger, $2. Best watch for an old queen aging in dog years.
Oh god.
Gold sub, gold sub. I gotta tell you, if you're going down fast, gold sub. If tell me this, I want to ask you something.
Plastic shrink wrap.
If you found out that you had as limited time left, say you had a disease or you had a condition, or you had, what watch would you start wearing? What watch would you start wearing? If you had some bad news, you had 5 years left, what would you start wearing, guys?
Oh, this is a good question.
Solid gold day date.
Ooh.
Yep, I reckon. I agree.
I want to be buried with the
Solid
watch.
gold date.
I agree with that.
Damn.
Because
JJ?
Eventually in life, we're not going to go forever. I've had friends die. You're not going to last forever. When do you start wearing the good stuff?
Archie, shouldn't we be living every day like this?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yes,
our
you
last.
should.
Yeah.
Yes, you should.
He locked.
I've been blown up, and that's why wearing this now every day.
Exactly.
Who got blown up, Nub?
Yeah. I was. I'm retired from the Marine Corps, so I was in. I've been in Iraq.
We
a couple
thank
times.
you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
guys. So now I've been finally treating myself with some of my retirement money. So.
Good on you.
Dangerous there? Tell me this. It's bloody dangerous.
Oh yeah. I was in the infantry, and then I was attached to a bomb squad. So finding IEDs all day. Fun.
Oh, Jesus.
Were they well constructed or just?
No, not really. It was just anything they can find. You know, it could be set off by a washing machine timer or a garage door opener, stuff like that. Just stuff that they can find. So, yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you letting me hop on. I just wanted to show you I got my new one and done.
Rich buddy.
Schmickle
Dan
now.
Lux, $2.79. No more dates.
Trying to make it back.
No date sub, no question about it. There we go. Yeah, I tend to think if you've got, I really do love my sub. That's why I wanted the Submariner, just a steel. I don't even want gold.
Steel
I don't even
black
want two-tone. Don't even want it. You know, I actually love the steel. Love the steel. I gotta be honest with you there. It's just so usable. Snorlax sleeping, $2. Just found my Speedy on the back seat of Mark's car. Thank you. Guys, I gotta tell you seriously. Are any of you guys, have we got any one and dones here? What are you, Hub? Are you one and done? Hub's one and done, aren't you?
Oh,
no, no.
Yep. Yeah. I had a deep sea, and I sold that about 6-8 months ago, and I had to get back into Rolex. You know, like the Pontiff.
You had a what? Sorry, you had a what?
Deep sea.
Deep
The what?
sea.
Deep sea.
Deep sea.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. That's a bit chunky and big. What do you think?
For every day, yeah, especially for a lot of stuff that I do, shooting and things like that. So.
So tell me this. What's wrong? What's wrong, Marco?
Look at the super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. $2, $8. Mr. Two, $8. Best watch for a strip mall lawyer with a fetish for bright yellow and urinating in public. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
How do you think of this stuff?
Who's RM77? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, I'm giving a quick shout out to my fellow Brooklynites here, Mr. Tim Wright and Mr. JJ. I'm coming on because I heard that JJ may be looking for a Submariner, and I am here in Brooklyn with one available if he is interested.
Wowzers!
Wheeling and dealing.
Wow!
You should get a cut on this.
Hey,
What are you asking for it?
I would like to discuss that with JJ over private messaging, but I got boxing papers. I'm in your neighborhood. Let me know.
I just came back. What's going on here? I heard my name and boxing
I want to
papers.
tell you watch.
Which one?
It's update.
116610 Livermore 2019. I'm here in Brooklyn.
All right. Listen, maybe we'll talk over private message
Hey, no worries.
after the show or something. Okay.
All right. Yeah, send me a message.
Make sure to super chat the Ponif RM. You can't do
$2,
that for
Papa.
free. Come on, man.
With this new crew, you're no longer best looking. Hey, no worries. There's some great guys on here.
Where's Drew?
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I have got a lot of respect for one and done guys. You know, I really do think one and done could be the Swiss Army knife of collecting.
I think one and done could do for you, Pons. If you look at it, you haven't won any of your paddocks since you've had the sub.
No,
you could be a one and done.
They are museum pieces. The other reason I haven't worn them is they're all in the bank safe. It's the burglars. You know, you can't really keep this stuff at home. You know, you've got to put a seriously. There's a lot of Malik Diamond Arch. Have a Friday night drink. Thank you.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm not feeling too well today. I got a bit of a headache. I don't know why. Is that?
Get on here. Everybody else is on. I might as well join the
that's a better camera.
There he is.
Wow, the whole panel.
You guys want to play a game?
Ooh.
If you super chat at least $5 to Archie, we'll open a case. Your choice.
We'll open a case.
And you can see what watches are inside.
Here we go. $10 MJT. Nub Gunner may be retired from the Marines, but still looks like he could run through a house. Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
There we go.
Absolute tank, Nub. Absolute tank.
I got to tell you, after this hobby, you know, we're all collectors here. Could you, let's be serious, could you've had your fun in the hobby, you love your watches, could you sell it all off, just keep one?
Yes.
What do you think, Showcase?
100%.
I got to be totally honest with you, Showcase. You know what I could do, seriously?
Go on.
I got to keep the Reverso because that was given to me for my 30th.
Sell all your Patex.
I don't know if I even need them later. You know what I mean? I keep the subby, maybe one Patek, 3 and done. But
the thing is,
we got a couple of super chats.
Super chat, sorry. Watch and pray, $2. Wrist watch check panel. Good idea. I got the sub date. What do you got, Marco? Pam. We got JJ. What do you got, JJ?
I put everything in the. I put everything in here.
In the box. Nothing. Jeff, what are you wearing today?
Everything's in the box.
The Bat Girl. We got the.
Girl.
Yeah, look at that there. There we go. We got Batman.
That's the money shop on it. Look at that.
That's just so cool.
So hold on, everybody on the panel has got a Rolex on, apart from Marco, who spruiked Rolex.
Exactly. Here we go. Van Lux, $2.79. Arch, you need to get rid of your peoples and keep. Get rid of your Patex and keep the sub and the JLC.
Doing done.
Arch, I think you should keep at least one.
That Omega Showcase.
That's nice.
Showcase. Yeah, beautiful. That is actually a beautiful MJT. $5. JJ, open the first roll.
Hey.
Wait a minute. Which one does he want? He wants this roll, or does he want
the ostrich skin?
The ostrich.
The alligator skin.
Alligator.
Well, we got the green.
Or the green. Give us a roll. He'll tell us in a minute. Very quickly, Soul, $5. Lower middle class family man in my 30s with a one and done. Explorer 39. Thanks for the guidance, Pontiff.
Alligator.
Alligator.
Alligator. Let's get the gator over.
Yeah, that's ostrich. That's ostrich. Okay.
That's ostrich.
Oh,
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Well, no, he wants alligator. I gotta give him.
Alligator. Give him the alligator. Alligator. Da-da-da-da.
Careful, they don't fall out, man.
Wow, we got a Breitling.
What's that? Tudor GMT, JJ LeCoultre.
JJ LeCoultre calendar. We got a
Speedy.
Tudor GMT, yeah. And a Speedy. Oh, that's your Speedy, your limited edition Speedy.
Yes.
Look at that. That's a beautiful roll there.
Beautiful.
Actually, we picked the wrong roll, but if we were in Brooklyn with a knife.
Yeah, you picked. Yeah, if you were gonna rob me, you picked the wrong roll. But okay.
Yeah. Brandon.
I think the left one most is the winner.
I think that's another box. Let's get the other one. You know, the other box.
Yeah, let's open up the ostrich one.
Green. He says green. Brandon says green.
Oh, okay.
Green.
Brandon says green. What's in the box? Let's see. The green. Da-da-da-da. Nothing. Sorry, Brandon, you got the empty box.
Mr. Graham, £2. Said it before, AC. Sell 2 paddocks. We'll move to Asia. I gotta tell you guys.
Guys, you got one box left, just so you know. 5
One box, the ostrich skin. I gotta tell you, I've often thought about one and done. You know this? I've often thought about it.
Pon, if I don't know about any of the other guys on the panel, but you've had a lot of watches, I've had a lot of watches, and I think you get to the point where you get to the end of the line and you start thinking, you know, you can't really go any higher than what you've already been. Yeah. I mean, for me personally, you know, anything above Rolex, I'm not really interested in, because it's all, you know, I wouldn't feel comfortable having it on my wrist.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, okay? Let me tell you that. Here we go. Here we go. MJT has $5 to open the green box. Let's get the green
box.
I think he meant the other one. I think he meant the other one.
Open the other one. You can't, scan someone twice.
He said open the green box again.
Again.
Okay.
Do it one more time. One more time.
Give the man what he wants.
There we go. RW77, $2. Rolex Submariner and Loser, $2. Watches are like wives. One and done, bad idea, $2.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, I give them
guys, we were just talking to Showcase there. Jeff.
Yes, mate.
If you had to, whatever reason, you know, you might want to, if you had to do one, what would you do?
Oh, I think if you had to, Arch, you could do it. You'd have to do it. If it was financial or some other reason, you'd have to scale back. Well, we all could. But if I don't have to, I think I'd probably, you know, funny enough, I think I'd just keep my no-date sub. Good daily watch.
Everyone
What's
wants
going
to
on,
keep
Tim?
the no-date sub.
Something on the phone?
$2. I'll put a ceramic root beer on a sub bracelet. Thoughts?
Huh?
I don't know if I'd do that.
Jesus,
I don't know if I'd do that. I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna kill Jeff's 4 years, man, and Mike, anybody with earphones.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need a defib soon for Tim.
Mr. 2, $8. I missed the green box opening. Please.
Da-da-da-da!
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Oh my God.
In this box, I have the perfect remedy to any watch addict. What's in this box is the perfect remedy to any watch addict. And if you want to donate $5 to the show, I will open it up. This is the perfect remedy.
What is
Hope
it?
it's not another green case.
Bear Clooney, $2. Can I see what's in the green box again?
What the fuck?
There we go. Steven Stern, $5. Nub, no disrespect, but how does it feel to put your life on the line for a war started based on lies? Look,
Steven, take that nonsense and take it somewhere else, man.
I gotta be honest with you.
Steven, come on.
As a soldier, the country says to go. It's not for you to question whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. The country says go here, you go here. It's not about who says it's based on anything. We don't know. We don't know.
Love for the country, Ponic. Love for the country. That's it. Take that nonsense somewhere
you need a
else.
defense
Steven.
force. You need a defense force, or otherwise you get overrun. What happens when the Chinese come after you? Then what are you going to do? Then? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
More of them than us.
You got to have a strong defense force. Otherwise, it's just
Super chat.
Can you do 700 each?
Here we
If
go,
not, I'm okay
Stephen.
to
Okay,
purchase
oh,
one
look at
first.
this. We've got some super chats coming in very fast and furious. The mask, $5. Green box,
Green
please.
box again.
Derek Muntz, $5. Here is $5 for showcase to keep his remedy and a box a secret.
Ah. And
And stop, watch and roll, $3. AC saw a Tudor GMT on a Jubilee. Pull it up. Tudor GMT on a Jubilee. Does that even work?
There's quite a few people doing it as an aftermarket. That you can get the aftermarket bracelet to do that.
Because what size is the bracelet?
21.
What the hell?
Interesting.
Because it's the newer one, right? Is it also a 41 millimeter, or is it still a 40 millimeter?
No, the Tudor Black Bay, the 41mm case was always 21. It's the 58 that goes down to 20mm.
Gotta be honest with you, the Tudor GMT with a Jubilee. How do you do this, man?
It actually works.
I don't know. I don't know. This is an interesting thing. Does it work? Look at this, guys. So, does that work? I don't know. Do you reckon is that working or not?
I need to
put that first picture.
Yeah.
Does that work?
No.
Nah.
I like it. I'll be honest. I don't mind it.
Let's see another picture. Let's see a couple.
Okay, that's the Rolex, right?
Okay.
That's the Rolex.
No, that doesn't work.
That on a Tudor. Look at that.
No, thank you.
You see, I don't think that works.
I've got to be honest with you. You know what I think would work nicely is shark mesh. A shark mesh bracelet would be very nice. You know, like a Breitling shark mesh. That could be.
I never really liked those, to be honest.
Let's see that first picture, Archie. What's the second one? The first one.
To the left.
Sorry.
To the left. That one.
We got a couple super chats too to catch up.
Ooh, from this angle it works. Interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
It's looser.
Sorry. Yep, looser. Here we go. $5. Please show green box again. Please scream as loud as you can possible.
You guys got to scream. I'll show the box. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Da 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 da.
I can't believe nobody wants to see the ostrich box. All right.
$5. Just one small time. I got a fever and only remember it's more green box.
This could all be yours.
Green box, green box, green box. I wonder. And red shovel. What was in the green box again? Missed it.
You do realise, guys, that this green box is worth more than any of the guests.
Yes, that's right.
This green box made more money than Drew.
That green box just paid for itself.
That's not possible. Here we go, Mr. 2, Mr. 2, JJ, I didn't see it close enough. Is the inside suede, poly blend, concrete, or ostrich anus? Show us again. Show us again.
Oh my
like
god.
Suede. How much was this box?
Oh, they're expensive, Mom. They're really nice.
Bosphorus Leather is the company, fellas.
Yeah.
It's like $300 something, something like that.
They got featured on Jenny L's channel once, no? I'm pretty sure.
Get it in Rolex green.
It's gorgeous. Those bugs are so nice.
That's a nice case, though.
I can't believe nobody wants to see what's in this one.
Sam, £2. What do you guys reckon Tudor will release in 2021? You know what I'm hoping we get is a 58 GMT.
Yeah.
With a date or no date on it?
I got to be honest with you, Tudor itself, they're the only brand that really, the only model line that works is the Black Bay. Everything else is dog, the Monarch. Urgh.
Oh, the Pelagos is cool.
I don't like titanium myself. Now, I was asking Tim, if you had to go one and done, what Rolex would it be?
I can't go one and done. I have to go two and done. It would have to be my Submariner and Explorer 2.
You actually prefer
I have too much
Pepsi?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I just have too much like attachment to it. I have been through a lot with those two watches, so I think like it for me. The Pepsi is just so new. I have no attachment
Mike,
to
what
it.
would you do? One and done.
My no date's up. Because you can just strap it on and like, you know, take it basically fits any attire. Like personally for me, whenever someone like dresses up in a suit and puts on a Submariner, I'm kind of like, is that your only watch? You know? But even if you have a Submariner, like it still looks pretty sweet. You know?
I got to tell you there. What about Showcase? What one and done for you?
Batman.
Would it be an Omega bar?
No. If I was going one and done, it would be my Batman.
Yeah, but Showcase, wouldn't it be a sub? You've bought and sold the sub now like 14 times.
Oh my God, this is Showcase? I just realized it.
Yeah.
I've never seen him. What the hell?
I thought you said you loved the sub. Aren't you getting another one, Showcase?
I've been looking at getting a Hulk.
Ooh.
Well, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for 3 years because I had mine stolen 3 years ago, and I've been waiting for 3 years to see if it ever turns up again, and it hasn't. So I figured I might as well buy another.
You filed a police report, didn't you?
Yeah. All filed.
You told Rolex.
Yep. All the watch dealers in the UK now. All the service centres.
Probably just keeping it for
How long
himself.
did that take to organise that?
Well, just sending the emails out. I spent a full day sending emails out to different service centres and people throughout the UK to let them know. But I've been waiting on for 3 years in the hope that he might turn up, and it hasn't. So
nasty presents, nasty geezer, Showcase.
I'll bite the bullet and buy another.
So how did it get stolen?
Someone's broke in.
Broke into your house?
Yeah, broke in through the back door.
You left it open, didn't you?
That's why. If you ever notice on the streams, that's why I always get a bit of a ribbon.
Yeah, left the door open.
Yeah.
Look, let's be honest. How many of us have done that? Really, it's so easy.
Yeah.
You don't expect. It's still burglary, even if the door's unlocked. They haven't got the right to come into your house and take your shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, let's be honest there.
Wow.
Mr. $2, $3, JJ. That's now some worn out flaps. Hi, Nana, him. 2. And Soul $2. Cheers to the great panel today. And Jeff is cool. Jeff is very
Thanks,
cool.
mate.
Hey, Saul.
And Brandon Grabau, $3. Not the blue, the green one. The green one. There we go. There.
Oh my God.
There we go. And we've got here Loser, $2. Best watch for me to forget prison rape. Ooh, nasty.
Deep sea.
That's nasty. And fella, $2. Marco works 50 hours and pay premium. Stop complaining.
You know what I got to say to that, Connor?
What's that?
Have a bit of patience. How about that, fella?
A bit of patience, yeah.
Have some
No.
patience,
It's all good. You're getting a new one, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting a new one in 2 to 3 months. What's the big deal, man? Like, calm down.
I gotta be honest with you. How many of these watches, Jeff, do you think you need now? Like, Jeff, do you agree with me? It used to be, if you were a Rolex fan, it was just one Rolex. This new situation where so many people have so many watches. I mean, your collection 10 years ago would be considered ridiculous, Jeff.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we all, yeah. Yeah, you've only got
you're
two,
to blame.
you know.
You're to blame, Connor. Ford and possess, right? You're
That's
to
true.
blame.
But look, if you're gonna be a collector, you need. I think personally, you need at least 8 watches.
8?
Yeah.
No, at least 2. 2 is a collection. 2 is a collection.
2 is like it's like a one and done, and like the other one is kind of just the every other day watch.
Even though I'm an Amiga man, I could quite happily just own 2 watches the rest of my life, and that would be Batman and Hulk. Those 2 watches.
Yeah, those are nice watches.
Quite easily.
Yeah, those are pretty damn good.
But I love Amiga.
Oh yeah, Mr. 2.
Mr.
Remember-
2, $3. I put my Hulk in my toy SL and can't get it out.
Hulk smash. Hulk smash.
Couldn't believe he did that. Yeah.
Man, I was so worried it would fall out the back of the trunk and like scratch the bracelet. Oh man, whew. Forget it.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, this whole watch collecting thing, how many do we need? Why do we need everything? Here we go. Clive Cox Strangler, $2. The bearded lady is lonely, so lonely. And Mr. 2, I now have a $25,000 toy car.
Yeah.
I gotta tell. Ooh,
Yeah.
I hope he's not really stuck, is it? Ooh. That's gonna be hard to get out. What do you do?
One thing, Arch. Arch, when I was in the Amiga boutique, I had a look at the 38mm Speedmaster.
Yes.
That's not a bad watch. Nice piece. But again, they wouldn't discount. It is a bit on the small side, but it's very, very nice piece.
No discount. Why no discounts?
I don't know whether they're playing the Rolex game.
Did they know who you were? How many you bought and that?
Yeah.
But look,
yeah,
I don't think you should buy non-Rolex, Jeff. Just stick to Rolex. Seriously, for you.
A few people have said that. Yeah.
Just stick to Rolex.
You're a Rolex man, Jeff. Don't mess with those Omega credits, the false prophets.
If you're going to buy retail, the only watch you can buy is Rolex. If you're going to pay retail prices, it's Rolex. There's no point going into
exactly, I agree.
It's been
Oh, no.
5 years ago and still is.
JJ's fallen off. That means the box is gone.
I know. His connection's come off there. Van Lux, $2.79. You have a collection when you have 3 good watches. Do you think that's true? What is a collection? What is a collection? Tell me this. What is a collection? What is a collection? What is this shit? Tell me. I thought 2 is a collection. Isn't it?
2 or more is a collection.
I think you could.
To be a collector, like an actual collector, not just,
Because I think 2 watches, you can have 2 different purposes for two different watches. Like a GMT watch is your travel watch. It's an actual function that you can use in actual life, and then you can have your everyday watch.
Look,
but
if
3 watches, it's already you're starting to
But Tim, what about
if you have 2 cars, are you a car collector?
What about this? If you were to say, right, you've got one and done, but before you were the person that was one and done, you'd owned 30 or 40 watches in your time. That means you've been a collector. You've collected watches over the years, but you've decided to be one and done. I still say that person is a collector. They've collected over the years and they've chosen to be a one and done.
Tim, think about your answer. Arch, let's get these super chats.
Okay, here we go here. And G, $2. Arch, upgrade 5227 to 5396. What dial color? And G. I got to tell you, man, the problem is, man, why are you doing it? What are you doing? What are you hoping to achieve? They're 2 different watches. They are 2 completely different watches.
Honest, did you get the one from Mr. 2? The $8? $8 super chat? I don't think so. And I think you missed theirs as well.
Okay, okay, sorry. Mr. 2, that was the, $8. I figure if I run it over with my real SO, that should solve the problem. No! Get a watchmaker and take it out. That's what you do. Go to a watchmaker, an old guy, he'll take it out for you. And Bear Clooney, watches, $2. Clive and Freddy Krueger stroking each other's mug. Thank you so much there. And here we go. We've got Aunt G, $2. Should I upgrade? Look, I tell you what, Aunt G. You know what, Aunt G? Just stick with the 5227. It's a beautiful watch. Why are you selling it? Why are you trading in? Aunt G, if you can't afford to buy the 5396 on yourself, just hold. Don't do anything. It is a dumb move. Sometimes the best Patek to have is just a simple 3-hander, automatic with a date. That's it. Hold! Stop! Why do you have to? I think you're just bored. Just stay with what you got. You're not going to do well trading, and dealers are going to rip you every time. Derek Monat's $4. Okay, showcase. Let's see the secret remedy. Yes, secret remedy.
So guys, if you want to just have the perfect life and have no complications in your life and have the secret remedy, this is all you need in a collection. If you have no watches, you have no headache.
None and done, showcase. None and done.
Yep. None. That is the remedy.
None and done, baby. Let's go.
Oh, that's nasty. Showcase.
Jesus,
I don't know what to say. I gotta be Malik Diamond, $10. Hedonic treadmill. Arch, you already planned the next Rolex before you had the sub in hand. We are filthy addicts.
Oh, that is good. That is good. All right, Tim. What Showcase? If we're going back to that question about is 2 a collection? I think so. I mean, what happens if you have a vintage car and then like a car you use every day? To me, that's a car collector, no? Same thing with watches. Let's say you have two expensive luxury watches that are from a reputable brand. Let's say one Omega, one Rolex. That's a collector to me.
Yes, it is. Or you can have a PAM and a Rolex. That's a collector as well, isn't it?
Exactly. Just a PAM by yourself is not a collector yet, though.
To me, it's a 2-piece chicken meal deal.
But
there's one and done. There's one and done, guys. There's 2-piece chicken meal deal, and then there's a collector.
Showcase. I want to ask you something, Showcase.
There you go.
I've got I've had a BMW E30. I had a Mazda Miata. I've had an Alfa Romeo 156. I had the Mercedes, wasn't mine, but I looked after it for a while.
Car collector.
Now I've got the Honda Civic for 190,000 on the clock. Am I a car collector or not?
Yeah.
Am I a car enthusiast? I think
yes.
I still am.
Enthusiast.
Yeah. Now, but you see, the thing is, Ponif, is you've had Breitling, you've had Patek, you've had JJ, you've had Rolex, you've had Tudor, you've had all the brands. Yeah. That makes you an enthusiast. You've collected these watches over a period of time.
You don't have to own all this shit to be
exactly.
an enthusiast.
Exactly.
You don't have to. You've been through the journey. I've been through. Just very quickly, Mr. 2, $3 Showcase, best collection case beats the Pontiff. Thank you. And we got Brandon Greyball, $3. Pull up the trigger. HK 5024AZ. What's this? What is this? What is this?
That is a Hello Kitty watch.
Give it to me. HK, give it to me.
502.
502.
4AZ.
4AZ. Da 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 da. There we go. Mr. Grant, £2. Will Swatch tell Omega to discount soon. No, it's supply and demand. They will wreck this thing. Steve Tomosa, $2. Collectors acquire both goods and information. Yes, good point there. Guys, I want to ask each of you. We'll start with Showcase, because Showcase, I feel an affinity to you, because me and you have both had so much stuff, and we've got history. We've been around the block a few times.
With flip shit.
Do you have any desire to actually go to a small number, like say 3? Could you do 3? Yes or no?
Easily, I could do less. I could honestly, if I could pick my 3 dream watches, it would be the Batman, the Hulk, and the Ed White Speedmaster.
Batman, Hulk, okay.
3, 2, 1 Speedmaster.
I'm gonna ask Jeff a question. Jeff, you got a beautiful collection. You got a lot of money tied up there. Say you wanted to divest a bit. If you had to keep 3, what would you keep 3 of your current collection? You got 5, haven't you? How many you got? 5 Rolex.
Yeah, 5 Rolex and a lot of shite.
So what would? What would you keep? What 5 out of the 5?
That
you had to keep. 3.
That'd be definitely on the list.
That's Batgirl.
Batgirl, Sub
no date.
Sub no date.
It's a no date. It's a no date, isn't it?
Sub no date. Yeah, no date.
Yeah, and
I actually like I like my Date Just actually. As a more dressier piece with the diamond dial, blue diamond dial. Yep.
That's a 41.
41.
How much did you pay for that? They're about 16 something, aren't they?
About 16 something. Probably hasn't gone up. It's probably about the same price, but it's just a beautiful piece.
Okay, we got a couple. Here we go. Van Lux. Most people have 2 shiders in watch collection. Yes, they do.
And Apple Watch.
Yeah, Shider's in the map.
2 $8. JJ and Showcase need the Hello Kitty for their cases. We have reached peak horological levels today, gentlemen. I feel emotional. And Ant G, $2. AP Royal Oak Blue by Ceramics Root Beer and a 5227. All hype or not? Ooh, I gotta tell you, that could be a really nice collection. I gotta tell you, Angie, you're just bored. Don't sell or trade, do anything. Keep the 5227G. That's a beautiful white gold Calatrava with the hinge back. Keep it, keep it, keep it. The root beer ceramic. Ah, Rolex. You need a Rolex. Every man needs a Rolex. Root beer is amazing. And an AP Royal Oak Blue. There's a bit of hype in there, but I just stop. Angie, stop. Continually trading and selling, and that's not the way to get ahead. Just stay with what you got. That's my advice. I've told you what I would do here. And here we go. The mask, $5. Jeff, let me be perfectly honest with you. The mask.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeff, I gotta say something, man.
Yes, mate.
You could go to 3, or you don't want to go to 3. How do you
Oh,
feel about it?
don't. No, why would you unless you had to? I mean,
Marco, you're young. You got the PAM. You're gonna get the Explorer, and then you're gonna get the Speedy. Is that it? You're gonna?
No, I honestly, Ponif, I don't think I'm gonna get the Speedy. I think I'd get I'll try to get a sub, either date or no date, or I would get an Explorer 2 Black Dial as my 3 in depth.
Oh, Explorer 2. Wow.
I think I'd get an Explorer 1, Explorer 2, and my PAM as a
Mike,
3
how
in
many
depth.
watches have you got, Mike?
I have 8.
Rolex?
3 Rolex. 3 of them are Rolex.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
No date. Date 8, solid gold. But the 36 mil. 36 mil.
And
to be honest, I like the 36 mil.
that's what everyone says.
I have a 7-inch wrist and
what else?
And the Yachtmaster.
Ooh,
Yachtmaster.
Yeah.
We got a couple of super chats.
Here we go. Sam, £2. Jeff, let's have a look out your window, mate. Let's have a look.
No, it's all right. Outside. No, there's nothing outside. Nothing outside.
You can't do that. You'll just see the Rolex factory.
A nice view.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. $5. My
Lose the corner
trio
office.
from my collection are Rolex, GMT Pepsi White Gold, a Bashara Overseas Blue, 3rd Gen, and a Cartier Santos XL newest gold on gold bracelet. Ooh.
That's a really nice watch. You posted that in the WhatsApp group. Ooh, that is so nice, Pon.
Wow.
Any Cartier is that nice, is it?
Oh, it's really nice.
The Cartier Santos. Yeah, it's nice.
It's
The
beautiful.
mask, $5. Jeff, what are you doing on here? Jeff is just...
What?
Hey,
To be honest,
Free marketing.
Hey,
to be honest,
JJ, JJ, what about you, man? You got a few watches. You seem to be going, and if you had to keep 3, what would it be?
If I could only have 3 watches, I would go Patek 5205. I would keep the gold date, and I would get a Panda Daytona.
Ooh, those are 3 really nice watches. You wouldn't have like one,
I want to
every
ask
day
you
kind
guys
of?
something. Are you guys...
The Panda I would wear every day.
Are any of you guys there worried that the planet
that's a
rotation, the planets, they rotate around the sun?
Really?
Not in my lifetime.
We could get slightly killed off. What happened if we suddenly had 25 hours in a day instead of 24?
Drink up, Arch.
Does that worry you at all? That they changed how many hours are in a day? Does that worry you?
I can't say I've lost any sleep on it.
No, me neither.
Does that worry you? There's 24
Nah,
hours
it's really
in a
funny,
day, but what happens
Archie,
if there was
that's funny.
25 hours in a
Also
day?
pick something in
Comedy gold, mate.
Ponif, you know, if anything, actually we'd be pulled away from pulled towards the sun, because the sun has like a magnetic pull that makes us rotate around it. I'm pretty sure. That's what keeps us on.
It worries me that it worries you.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that classic. It's quite worrying.
What happens if
I think,
suddenly
Archie, you know what happens? I think Rolex can actually take the watches and recalibrate them, change the dials, and there you go.
There you go.
I don't know. I'm asking you. And then the
Rolex-
question is, do you get them recalibrated or do you keep them original?
You don't.
They're not
You
going to
keep
give
them
you the
original.
parts back.
I'm
No,
pretty
you
sure
keep
Tim
them original if you want to retain the
probably has
value.
a book about this.
It's gonna be worth more
There's probably
money
a
if you
book on
keep
there
it original.
somewhere.
That's what worries me. You understand or not? I don't know what's going to happen. Do you?
Archie, you worry about the wrong things.
Archie, I'll tell you. Archie, I'll tell you something. If that does happen, it's going to cost you a fortune with the world time.
That's what I thought.
You know, all the watches before the event would be extremely collectible. They would be like,
worthless,
these are
but like
watches.
pocket watches. Are
No.
they worth anything? Pocket watches?
They become a collectible Aerodon.
No, pocket watches, they're useless.
Does
Let's
it
be
ever
honest.
worry you that in our lifetime,
No, they
the number
definitely.
of hours in a day will change?
Ponif, they definitely would become useless. Like, can you imagine you listen to our
And what
days?
happens if they suddenly decide instead of having 60 minutes in an hour, we make it 100 minutes?
Jesus.
We go metric. What happens then? Does that worry you?
You taking your pills this morning?
I'm just saying, does that worry
This is
you?
what a
Our
headache is.
watches are worthless then.
Archie, I
What
think you have too much
happens
time
then?
on your hands.
What happens then? Tell me, what do we do?
He will have too much
That's
time.
great,
He
Paul.
will.
That's
He
what
will have too much time if he had an extra
That's
2 hours to the day.
Yeah.
Here we go, Mr. 2, $3. Hulk is free. Get help from a giraffe. Link, please. What does he mean? He wants the link.
He wants the
in
link.
there.
Yeah.
The link to
Put the
the.
link in. Let's get Mr. 2 on. I loved Mr. 2. Boys,
Guys.
I want to ask you something seriously.
Talk to
How do you see
Hold on,
yourselves like-
hold on, Arch. Tim's eating. Just wait until Tim's swallowed before he chokes.
Hey guys, just a friendly reminder: we have 1 box left. If anybody's interested.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, we'll see what's
getting
inside
open.
there when the apocalypse
Super chat.
happens.
And I promise there are watches in that one.
Tell me this, if you are
Green one,
unemployed,
green
does
one.
it really matter what time it is in life? Does it matter? Do you really need a timekeeper? What do you need time for?
I can't read the panda, Archie. It's impossible. You know, whenever
Really?
I wear the panda, I never even set the time. It's impossible, guys.
Tim, I have the same. I have the same trouble on this. You can't read the time very
Yeah.
well on this either.
It's 12:12.
Yeah, look at it. It's like,
Plain as day.
there you go.
In certain lights, you really struggle to read the time on this.
Is that two-tone? Is that rose gold or yellow gold?
It's 18-karat moonshine gold.
Yeah.
What is that?
So it's Amiga's very own yellow gold. So it's yellow gold supposed to look like a rose gold instead.
Oh.
How much was that?
So it retails at 8,250 British pounds.
Pounds?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's expensive. How much did you pay?
I got it just under.
Damn.
Nice
Bear
piece.
Clooney. Oh, so we've got a few here.
Yeah, we got.
Dan Lux, $2.79. Archie Hilarious, too funny. And kayak sailing, $5 for JJ.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Oh,
All right.
My God.
You ready?
Here we go.
yes.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh.
That's the
Wow.
heavy hitter.
That is the case.
Oh.
Rolex.
House, Batgirl, 40 mil prayers, and what's on the end there? What's on the other end?
Milgate.
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon weight
Oh,
club.
Wimbledon.
That's
Man,
nice.
I'm so afraid one of them
That's
is going
the
to pop out.
jackpot.
Nice,
Yeah,
JJ.
So, guys,
I just think you could stop
if
at
you're
that.
going
Here
to
we go,
burgle
kayak sailing
JJ.
for JJ. Oh, we did that. Yeah, we did that there. And we've got
Bear.
Bear Clooney, $22, 1 hour of live stream and 250 plus viewers consistent. Yes, sirree. They're
Crazy
very
people
good
out there.
audience here.
Make sure to thumbs up, guys.
I gotta tell you, guys, seriously, it doesn't worry you that the Earth could get out of kilter and we could be
Here we go.
24 hours and 20 minutes in a day? What are we?
Arch, have you ever watched that film, The Core, where the core of the planet stops turning and we lose all of our protective field? Have you seen that one?
No. What are we
Oh,
doing
you should.
then?
You should check that one out. You like that one? The pigeons go crazy.
Pigeons.
I gotta tell you, man, I just worried. What happens if we, what happens if the zing and the yang and the, the time is only relevant to our universe, isn't it?
Jeez, JJ, you're banging on that keyboard pretty loud.
Here we go. Red shovel.
How hard do you bang in Pornhub?
Green box was best. Let's see it
Archieluxury the
again,
novel.
please.
Incoming.
JJ, they want to see the green box again.
Da 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 da.
Very cool. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, watches, wrist watches. Do any of you guys, let me ask you this. Would any of you guys donate a watch to a charitable cause?
Yes.
What are they going to do with the watch?
What would you donate to, Showcase? Who?
Well, I actually donated a watch to a guy that lives around the a young kid that lives around the corner. I was given the watch by a company.
What sort of watch was it?
It was an Aragon watch. So it's a small micro brand, and I was given the watch to review. I reviewed it, and then the kid was at my house setting up my computer, and he said that it was interesting watches, but he couldn't afford them, so I gave him the watch. 2 months later, he went out and bought a Speedmaster. So it hooked him into the hobby.
Good lad, Showcase. You're a good guy.
But he said he couldn't afford it, but then he bought a Speedmaster.
Yeah, no, he's just a young kid getting going on the hobby. So
I must admit, I have given a lot of watches away. I've got so much garbage that came to me. I gave Suckerhorn's kid, I gave Suckerhorn and his son a undone each, 2 undones.
Nice.
I gave, Nigel Honey, he used to do a bit of a YouTube. I gave his son one. I've given quite a lot of stuff away. I even gave a Seiko to Suckerhorn's son. He was into watches. I gave him a Seiko I had, which was actually a very nice, I gotta be honest with you, it was actually a bloody nice, it was a chronograph, quartz chronograph Seiko with, it was a great watch there. Here we go. Please, Van Lux, $2.79. Please donate to BC Children's Hospital. And Kryptonite Frog, $2. Tinfoil hat for Archie. Thank you. Jeff, would you give a watch away? Would you donate a watch? Would you give a watch away? Yes, no, maybe.
Well, I went through the Apple Watch phase and I got sick of it,
Okay,
and
let's
then gave it
stop
away
a
to a
minute there,
relative.
Malik Diamond, $5. Arch, how many links have you really pinched? Jeff, how many? Would you give a watch away? Yes or no?
I have done, yes.
What have you given away?
I went through the Apple Watch phase and I gave one away. I got tired
Who
of
to?
it.
Your
Sick of
wife?
it. No, a relative of mine, yeah. Yeah.
Arch, did you get Van Lux's super chat above that?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, okay. All right.
We did. I
Sorry.
want to ask you guys something. I want to ask you, would you give a Rolex away, Jeff?
Oh, it depends who, what, my circumstances.
Just asking, man. Would you give a
Jesus.
Rolex away, yes or no?
No.
If you were on your deathbed, say you're in a bed, right? You've got limited time left.
No.
Would you start
That
giving
might
the
be
watches
different,
away?
Art. That might be different, yeah. That might be different. Yeah.
I gave a tutor to my
Stud
brother.
Muffin, $2, 2 watches and a dream car, or 5 nice. Wowzers! Stud Muffin, $2, 2 watches and a dream car, or 5 nice. I'd take the 5 watches. Take the 5, baby, because cars are a liability. They depreciate. Insurance, tires, servicing.
Uber, guys.
Uber. And what do you, okay, so.
Pawn it.
okay,
You know what you can do?
Give that one away.
Pawn it. You can just get one nice watch, a 5208P, and then sell that watch and get your dream car with it.
Jay, I gotta tell you, here we go. Burning Hand, $2. Getting suckered is not the same as charity. Thank you. JJ, have you ever given a watch away?
No. I have not.
Okay.
I would, though.
Okay.
It's actually to be fair, if you're a watch guy, it's actually the nicest thing to do. It's a really good thing to do.
What's the most expensive watch you've given away, Showcase?
Well, that particular one didn't cost me anything because it was given to me. So, but if you put a value on,
Still had value.
oh, yeah, I think it's still about 400 or 500.
Oh, we're inside Mr. Two's house there, by the way. This is how
the
the
tour.
other half lives. I like it. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, he's got money. He's got money. You can tell by the furniture.
Wowzers!
Giraffe.
Very cool.
It's a
Get the Hulk
It's
out.
a Hulk or a Kermit? I can't
It's a Hulk. It's a Hulk. That's the one he had trapped in the back of the SL toy car the other day.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Has Mr. Two got somebody's ashes on his shelf? Mr. Two, go back. Is that someone's cremated remains?
Yes.
Of his enemies.
Oh my god.
Genie jumps down.
I say no. I say it's not.
Oh god.
Cremated dog remains.
Here we go, Stephen K. $5. I paid night with Mrs. Life from Blue Velvet or an Oris chronograph. It's about the same. About the same. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I wanna ask this. I don't think I can give expensive watches away. I think I would sell them off. I don't.
If we get an extra hour in a day, Archie, you can just give them all away because they're worthless. If the Earth goes off its axis, just give them all away.
Me. You know. Now, Tim, would you ever? You can't. He's greedy. He's married. He hasn't thought.
I would love
about
to give away
himself.
my Rolexes. I would love to give away my Rolexes. For worthy cause.
I'll send you my address, Tim.
Stingy. Plastic
I
don't
don't
give
think
nothing
I
away.
support
You don't
the
get
cause.
nothing from plastic. Plastics. Would you ever give your kids one of your Rolexes plastic?
Oh, mate, they can fight over them when I'm a corpse.
Bear Clooney watches $2. Panel and Pontiff, Kermit or Hulk? I would take
Hulk.
the new Kermit. New Kermit.
When I'm dead, I don't care.
I would go new Kermit, Hulk, old Kermit.
New
In that
Stud
order.
Muffin $2. Check out M Guy Australia on YouTube. Thank you, Stud Muffin.
But can't you
I gotta
just
tell
make
you
a
guys,
Kermit?
I don't think I can give anything of value away. I get really angry. Have any of you guys left instructions? What's going to happen if you don't make it? I said to my wife occasionally, I have my papers in the watches in the bank safe with the watches. I've actually done some things to make it easier for my estate. You know, the Patek has the folder. I put a photo of the watch. I got a photocopy of the certificate of origin. I tried to make it easy for them. I don't want them to be separated when they...
Arch, I'm worrying that you're not living a full life here. You're worrying about the world is tipping off its axis. You're preparing to die.
Yeah.
Pontiff
You're not
needs
living a full life.
the Pontiff needs a drink.
I'm just
Yeah, someone buy him a
what do you
drink.
think?
Dude. Come on. It's Saturday morning where he is.
Yeah, I would love a drink. Get me a drink. I'd love one of these Yugoslavian cognacs. Thank you.
Let's get the
I think I'd be drinking all the time if I was worrying about the world
What's
falling
gonna
off its
happen-
axis.
You know, can I tell you this? You know why women hate watches?
because it's money not spent on them.
No, because with men, we get more valuable as we age. We've worked longer. We get wiser.
Like a watch.
Right.
We mark time. Women, they're like seafood. They're used by date. They don't age
Expire.
well. Whereas us blokes, we age. We become wealthier. Okay.
Men age like wine, women age like milk.
That's it, JJ. I got to tell you honestly, I don't think I can give anything of value away. I find it very, very hard. Have any of you guys become minimalists? Here we go. JJ Van Lux, $14. Have a drink. What do I feel like? What do I fucking...
Cheers, Paul.
There you
Have
go.
a Bailey's. I just feel like another fucking Bailey's. What do you reckon?
Marco, what are you drinking? Coke?
Let me have a fucking Bailey's. You know, this stuff
Coke
is
and
expensive.
rum?
This cost me $37.
No,
This cost
Coke.
me $37. You know that?
37.
Pontiff.
$37.
In America, that bottle probably costs like $12.
Yeah.
Paul, if you're gonna have to down that one because somebody just bought you another one.
Hey, have a drink, Superstar Newton. Superstar Newton.
All right, let's get
I'll
the-
have another.
Let's get the Pontiff smashed.
There we
When I
go.
was a kid, I used to drink this with Coca-Cola. That's really disgusting.
Hey guys,
you know that?
has Tin died?
Tim.
I'm talking to Richard too. Hey.
You taking a nap?
You fell asleep.
No, I'm talking to Richard. Can you guys hear me?
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I
I'm
thought you
talking
died.
to Richard. We're talking on the Archie the novel.
Hey Arch, I got a good question for you. If you had to pick a 3-piece collection, no Rolex. Let's go around. What do you think?
No
Can't be
Rolex.
Every man needs a Rolex. It can't be
No,
done.
we can do
Three
it.
piece.
Connor.
3-piece, you can do it easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Okay, if you're gonna do non-Rolex, here we go. Tudor Black Bay.
No Tudor too, because Tudor I feel like is kind of Rolex.
Yeah, Tudor's Rolex. Tudor's Rolex.
Burgundy. I would do a Zenith El Primero Open Heart. I love that watch so badly.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'd have to pick a Reverso. Reverso. So 3 steel stunners. Reverso. Tudor Black Bay Burgundy. And Tudor Black Bay Burgundy. Reverso.
And the Omega. I mean the Zenith.
Zenith.
The Zenith.
No Paddock? No Paddock?
Yeah, but just sell all your Paddocks then.
Can I tell you something honestly, seriously?
You're over
I
Yes.
don't even wear these stupid things. They're too they're very delicate. I
mean,
really
it's
enjoy them.
It's a watch that you wear when you are closing like $1 million deal. You know, it's you don't
When
just
am I
strap
gonna
it
wear
on
that?
just to
When
go.
am I going to wear that? The only $1 million deal I'm going to club. Anything
$1 million super chat.
I know.
$1 million.
That's why it's a
super chat.
Patek.
Tell the channel.
Patek.
Arch, what? Talking about dive watches, the Glashute CQ. No, you're not.
hate it.
What is it you hate about it? Because I think they're really good-looking watches. What is it you're not happy?
Affordable. They're affordable.
You just don't like that company, right?
They're German.
Wannabe Lange.
Yeah,
But the CQ is more expensive than the Submariner.
I got to be honest with you. Seriously, guys, I would stay away from that garbage. You want to have stuff which retain value. You know what I really would like to do, honestly? I'd like a Breguet Type 20 again.
Yeah,
I love that
cool.
watch.
I would love. Okay, let me give you some oddball, 3-piece oddball Breguet Type 20.
Yeah.
Because that's a bit unloved. That's part of the Swatch group. Great watch. Breitling Super Ocean Heritage.
I see, I've never got that one. I've never understood that one.
No.
Then I would have to say, you know what else we'd have to put in there? IWC Ingenua Fire Art. I love that watch.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
Grand Seiko GMT.
Let's go around. Let's see what everyone is gonna say for their
What would you
3-piece.
want? What would you want?
No
Mike?
Rolex. What I would
What you
get?
want?
I would get the Reverso. That would be my dress watch on a black leather strap, crocodile strap. Then I would get a Man on the Moon, and I think I would get the Type 20 Breguet. I think that is probably one of the most classic, iconic pieces I can think of. Like that I personally absolutely love. I actually want to buy that watch, but they've gone up in value, so I'm just waiting for them to calm down.
Sorry, what's going up?
The Breguet Type 20s, they're expensive now. We go on eBay and look how much
Are they
they're.
expensive?
I mean, like for a nice clean one that
Pontiff,
has a
have
nice
drink, Rakiga. I will.
a nice strap, like minimum $5,000. You know, minimum.
What does the panel think to the Grand Seiko, the new GMTs? They're quite nice looking watches.
Yep. I like, what is the one with the off-white dial with the blue hand? What is it, 4221, I think, or something like that?
And they do the green version as well, don't they?
221, right? The 221? SPGM 221?
Yeah, that's the one I like. I'm not familiar with the other one. I have to look at it.
Van Lux $7. Man on the Moon, Royal Oak Blue Dial, a Tag Heuer Monaco.
Yeah, Royal Oak is.
I see it now, James. I see the green dial. That's nice.
The blue and the green are beautiful.
I find it's very hard to pick 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Why do you dislike Rolex so much? It's not available. The whole point of Rolex is that it is so... I tend to tell you seriously that the reason why I wanted my Rolex back is that you can't get it.
Arch, you do realise...
want what we can't have, you know?
But you do realise there isn't a massive short supply of Rolex at the Rolex factory. If you go on Chrono 24 and type in Rolex Submariner 116610 LN, check out how many come up. There isn't a stock issue. It's that all the flippers have bought them and stuck them on Chrono 24.
Yeah.
Mr. Toos, $3 Speedy, Lang A1, and Hello Kitty.
Showcase.
Did you get the one before that?
Do you...
Van Lux?
Let's have a look. We'll do it again. We'll do it again just in case. Van Lux, we did that one. We did that
Okay.
one.
All right.
I got to tell you seriously, guys, I think you guys might be looking at it the wrong way. Let's have a look at this, right? Let's go on to Chrono.
Just as an example,
Can I
Arch,
ask you something? A dealer friend of mine said to me this. He said, "Oh, Arch, the 41mm Submariner that you've got, it's actually worth less than the 40mm ceramic."
Really?
I don't think so.
I think it's bullshit. He's trying to buy mine. I said, you know what? I think we should end this conversation before we go any further. I want to show you something, guys. Can I show you something? I want to show you something because this guy has raised a very good point. Jeff, $5! Let Jeff answer the questions about Rolex stock. Jeff, tell me what you're going to think.
I know nothing.
I want to show you something. How many 41mm Submariners are on Chrono 24?
362.
So this is one. So that's the reference number 126610 LN. This is not the Kermits. This is just the blacks. 362 of the buggers.
And that's only people that put LN after it too. Because a lot of people would just put 126610. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take the LN off. Let's see how many there are then.
627. Yeah.
Right. So now try the same thing, Arch, with the comparable, which would be the Amiga Seamaster Professional, and see how many of those come up. Bearing in mind that Amiga make more Seamasters than Rolex make of Submariners. So that should mean that there's more Amigas than Rolex, and I'll guarantee you there's about 50%.
How about we just type in Amiga Seamaster?
Seamaster or Speedmaster?
Yeah, but there's going to be
12,000 of the buggers. Okay.
No. You have to put Seamaster. That could cover that covers hundreds of watches.
They use that name sacrilegiously. Give me a bit more. Give me a bit more.
Professional.
Seamaster or Speedmaster?
300M. 292. 292. And it's always the same. Whenever you look, it's always about 50%.
How come I only get 163? Why is there a difference there? Tell me that.
Because everybody's flipping Rolexes. There isn't a Rolex shortage at the factory. It's that everyone's buying these things and putting them straight online for sale.
James, there's not as much Omega Seamasters either because dealers aren't buying Omega Seamasters because the turnover is so low on them.
No. What I'm trying to say though is that Rolex are pumping, Amiga are pumping more Seamasters out than Rolex are pumping Submariners out, and yet there's more Submariners for sale than Seamasters.
Season 2 of Archieluxury, the story by Mr. Seuss, is not live on. Why is it not live?
Actually,
why?
It's now live.
It's now live. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's get it. Go and check it out.
Check it out, guys. It's only on timwright.com.
That's an amazing stat, though.
Showcase, I want to say this to you. You know what the funny thing is? Can I say this to you, Showcase?
Yep.
I want to show you something else that I think is worthy of your perusal.
Just to answer a question.
Patek
just
5711. Okay, we're going to type in 5711, right? You know the Patek, that is the hottest watch on planet Earth at the moment. Okay, let's have a look how many they've got on there. 422.
Yeah, just flippers.
Let's type in 5296. That's the automatic Calatrava. There's only 47 of them. Do you understand why these watches, I got to be honest with you, you know why? You know what's happened is these hot models They're owned by dealers who are spruiking this garbage. I'm sorry.
Showcase. I find it depends on which AD, because some ADs they want to sell to collectors, like personal collectors, and then some ADs they just want to sell to the flippers, because the flippers are going to come in, they're going to take 2 nice pieces and 8 dogs, right? And they're and they can way more product. So chances are more ADs are gonna go that route and sell to the flippers, and because of that, now you have all these Rolexes on the gray market.
James, it's like I said, most of the Rolex stock is from dealers because they prefer to buy Rolex than Omega. The turnover on it is much higher because it's a more in-demand brand.
But what I'm trying to say is
$5, Hublot Classic Fusion, Grand Seiko, Nissan GTR Edition, JLC Duometer. Not a bad. I don't understand. What's the Grand Seiko Nissan GTR version? What the hell is that?
Never heard of that.
Never heard of that before.
I never understood Hublot though. I really.
Colin, if you want to see a nice Grand Seiko, I could tell you a good reference.
I got to be honest with you. I don't think Grand Seiko is worth buying. Do you?
No.
If you get it for like a good price, maybe.
I got to be honest with you. This is dangerous territory. Grand Seiko Nissan GTR. Oh, this is what it looks like. Look at this.
16,000. Oh my goodness, never.
No.
What are they crazy? 17,000.
To me, this looks like a $300 watch.
It looks a bit like a Snoopy, doesn't it, or not?
Especially it says Seiko right on the dial too.
Grand Seiko.
Colin, can you search up the SBGM 235? That's my favorite.
How big is that?
This
Probably
one
like
here
a
is
50
titanium,
44.
and it's 46
46.
Jesus.
That's the Nissan GTR. So this was a Grand Seiko. What's the model number? Give me the model number.
SBGM
SBGM
235. I don't even know. Oh yeah, that's
There's
the
only
one.
one of them. There's only one of them for sale.
Yeah, they're a limited edition, but the dial is so nice. It's like an etched dial.
Oh, I don't like it. I prefer that aqua green. It's purpley. Nobody likes purple.
Oh, we got a
Do you
super
like
chat
it?
from Mr. 2. Yeah, but you have to
about
see the
this?
dial, Connor. You have to see the dial up close. It's gorgeous.
Mr. 2, $8. Tim, I saw your hiking vid. The fact you filmed so many angles of you climbing, knowing you had to walk back to get your camera and then do it again. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. 2, for watching it. It was actually very painful. But I enjoyed a lot knowing that it's going to be well worth it at the end.
So you guys aren't worried about the Earth's axis changing. You aren't worried about 25 hours in the day. You aren't worried about any of this stuff, are you?
No.
I'm more worried about the fact that I spend so many hours watching your vids, and this is what you think. Need
What's going
medication?
on, Arch?
I got to be totally honest with you guys. These watch collecting things, I got to tell you, I think I would love to downsize. I really would love to downsize.
Connor, cheers to the 270 people watching.
If I think
I
you
gotta
should
tell you, I think
downsize. I think you have
sometimes
too
there's
many
a lot of-
Pateks.
I got a friend of mine who's got over 50 watches, over 30 Rolex. You know what?
Miserable.
No, he's not miserable. He's pretty happy. He drives a Maserati for God's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. But the thing is, what I'm trying to tell you is, these watches themselves, is there ever enough? What's enough, Jeff? What do you think's enough?
It's personal choice. I mean, somebody is happy with one, and some people want 10, you know. And that's what life's all about. If it makes you happy, keep buying. It doesn't matter. No one's telling you to do that.
Rich Buddy, how are you, Rich Buddy?
Hey, hey, what's going on? I'm back.
Hey, Rich.
Would you
Off
ever
the
go down
boat.
to 3 watches, Rich Buddy?
I was just listening to you guys talk about that. I can't do 3 watches. Impossible. That would drive me nuts. I'd have to get out of the hobby.
Why would you get out of the hobby?
If I was forced to, that'd be like forced to be in a small room or something.
Mr. 2, $8. The only hiking I do is when I need to hide evidence. Right, JJ? Shooting the concrete boots.
No body, no crime. No body, no crime.
I gotta tell you, you don't. Okay, that's good to hear. You don't worry about that. Is time important to you?
To me, no. Half the time, I don't even step my watch. Today, my wife asked me what time it was, and I told her 4:30, and she said, "You better check your Rolex because there's no way it's 4:30 right now." So my watch wasn't even set right.
Rich, do you think you could? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Rich.
I was just gonna say, if I did have to go to 3, it would be my 5196 in rose gold, my Daytona black dial ceramic, and the 1016, the 1016, the vintage 1016. Yeah.
Go ahead, JJ.
No, I was gonna say if I were you, and I had to only keep 3, I'd keep the sub, the 5196, and the 6006, and put it on a rubber.
Probably agree with that.
Rubber strap.
We have to get a
Keep
thin
the
rubber
reverse,
strap.
but don't you think, JJ?
I mean, I know you have like an attachment to it, but if I could only keep 3, I think it would be off. It would be off in the wind. I mean, what would you pick if you can only pick either the reversal or the 6006?
Have any of you guys had aims of living like Grizzly Adams, you know, in a log cabin?
No.
Tim Wright does. You don't want to live in a log cabin, don't you?
I think
In
I'd
a
rather
log
live in
cabin?
Asia.
Yeah, I mean, I think in many ways there, guys, we are complicating our lives with all this stuff. You know that?
Yes.
I want to live with Rich Buddy. I like his background there.
See, what did I tell you? If you want an uncomplicated life, that's the easiest way to do it.
You want to live in my garage?
Yeah, man.
$2. Marco is wrong. Grand Seiko SLGA 001, baby.
Ugly. I
You know
really
what that
hate
is?
that
Do
one.
you know what that is?
Yeah,
What
it's got
the
a
hell is
crown
that?
at 4 o'clock. It's got a crown at. Oh.
Seiko, it's an S.
Oh, I
give it to me,
don't like that.
SG. What is it?
SLGA
SLGA
001.
It's ugly. It's an Oris Aquis with a crown at the 4 o'clock. That's what it is.
Oh, I don't mind that. That is actually pretty nice.
I don't like it at all.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong
Pull
with
it up. Let's see it.
That's actually a very
And
nice.
it's like the date is at 5 o'clock, I think.
What's wrong with that? I think that's a great. It's a diver. It's a diver. Blue dial diver. What's wrong with that? $12,000. That's what's wrong with
What
that, guys. You gotta have
hell?
bucks in your head to buy that at $12,000.
That's ridiculous.
Looks like something you could buy in Walmart for like 200 bucks.
Are you sure that
finishing on
one's
it is
supposed to
pretty
be
good.
there?
If I ever, JJ, $2, Mr. 2's $8. If I ever came on the show, I'd get ribbed so hard I'd have to go back, cry and go for a swim in my Scrooge McDuck bank vault full of gold coins.
I might be wrong, Arch.
Actually, that Grand Seiko diver is pretty amazing. I don't know if you know this, but that is an amazing watch.
Isn't that the one that the dog trainer got? Isn't that the one that the dog trainer got?
I can't
It's
even
the
remember who the dog
nicest.
trainer is, yet alone what he's got.
I hate it.
It's 47
Yeah.
mil case.
You have to really,
That's thick.
you have to really hate
How many meters
Rolex
does it
to
go
buy
down?
that.
How many meters is that? What's 60 ATM? What's 60 ATM, guys?
I think it's.
What's that?
The ATM.
What's that?
I don't know.
Google, Marco.
120 hour
Yeah.
power reserve. What's a 60 ATM?
600 meters.
No, it's 60 atmospheres. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah,
I don't know what it
atmospheres.
is.
That's right. 60. What's that? Can you work that out for me?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
It's
600 meters. Yes, it is.
it's
2,000
6 that. Yeah.
I gotta be totally honest with you guys. You know what?
I hate
Big
it.
price.
You have to really hate Rolex to buy that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
On
Yeah.
if Oris makes a blue dial Oris Aquis, then you could save yourself like, I don't know, probably $8,000.
Okay. Constructive criticism. I hate the dang hour hand.
Yeah, it's weird.
What's wrong with the hour hand?
It's like trying to be Rolex, trying to be Omega,
No, it's because they're trying to get as much loom on it as possible. Because I mean, to be fair, of all the makes, Seiko probably is the most hardcore diver between all the brands.
Yes, they are.
But 47 millimeters, like that's
but when you use it as a proper tool, when you're using it as a proper tool, you need the big size case, you need the big load of loom, you need a big lump to do the job. So, and of all the brands, Seiko's probably the one that does the most hardcore proper dive watch.
So this is a watch that's...
You know how you get deep in a diver? You know how you go deep? You oil fill the bloody thing. Have you seen those oil filled watches? They go thousands of meters.
Like, no one is ever going to take that watch
how you overcome
2,000 meters.
The helium problem. You know the helium problem and all this build-up? You go for an oil-filled case.
But Ponif, don't divers use computers? They don't even use watches. Isn't
Well,
it?
they use it as a backup, okay?
Yeah,
They use it as a backup. You don't get much second chance when you're diving and you have an accident. Kevin V, $5. Hello from Washington, D.C. Thoughts on my 2-watch collection? Rolex GMT 126710 BLNR Batman and an Explorer 1 14270 daily watch.
Good.
I'd probably
Very
upgrade
nice.
to 39.
Yeah, I just upgrade the Explorer. That's it.
Yeah,
That's gorgeous, though.
It's
Perfect.
a great collection. What more do you need? What more do you need?
I agree.
I'm on the wait list
Tell me this.
for a Batgirl.
I want to ask you guys something very quickly, okay?
Talk to us.
2-piece collection. Rolex sub date and a Tudor Pepsi or a Batman and a Tudor Black Bay.
I'd leave Tudor out of it. I've gone really off Tudor. I'd leave Tudor out of the equation.
Why? What's wrong with Tudor? What the
I
hell's
don't
wrong with
understand
Tudor?
why people like Tudor.
It's a bitch. It's a bitch to sell. The quality control issues that the quality control issues that's come out of Tudor of late are unforgivable.
What quality control issues?
Well, the loom has been falling out. There's been loads of the Pelagos I've had to go back with loom falling out with the bezel. There's been indices falling off of the Black Bays. There's the date wheel issue on the Tudor GMT.
Yes.
That was only on the first year, though.
No, it's still happening. There's still ones now. People are going online and still reporting that the issues are still there.
Under warranty, but they'll do it for you for free.
Oh yeah, it's all under warranty. But when you're spending a few thousand on a watch, you don't expect to be sending it back for a loom to fall out or an indice to come out.
You buy a Brumon?
No, I'm not trying to spruik it, but I would honestly spend an extra 1,000 and buy an Amiga.
I knew he was going to say that.
Super 2, Mr. 2, Super Chat.
Mr. 2, here we go here. Mr. 2, $8. Why bring that shite watch up? Even the date window position is designed for Stephen Hawking. Here we go. We've got 8 people on the panel here. I got to tell you guys, seriously, I want to ask you guys something. Do you think... I want to ask you something seriously. Watch collecting, right? I want to ask you some advice. Do you think this is a passing fad in your life? Are you going to get out of the hobby? How many watches are you going to settle with? I can tell you myself, I reckon I'll settle for 3 or 5 watches. I can see myself slowing down and just being content eating Asian thingies. Now, how many, Jeff, how many is enough for you? How many would
Asian
you downsize to, Jeff?
I wouldn't be downsizing, so don't have to. Probably
He's not
won't.
selling. He's not selling.
Tim Wright, how many would you downsize to?
Well, I think 3 is maximum that I would downsize to, because I need to keep the Panda, because that was the first that's the reason I went to the Rolex AD, because I thought you can just go in and buy anything you want. Can you imagine? I checked the website. I was like, well, that's a good looking one. And then I went to the and it was even 5 years ago, and they told me like,
good luck.
Yeah. But I had a choice of Hulk, Batman, or any sub, like sub no date or date, and I chose the date black.
Do you see yourself downsizing, Tim?
it depends on how emotionally attached I become to the Pepsi. But at the moment, I'm not in a rush.
Showcase.
Hello.
Me and you have got a lot of similarities. We're older than most people on the panel.
Yep. Oh, whoa.
Rich Buddy?
There's Jeff, there's Rich Buddy. I'm
Great company.
Yeah, we're like 4-4 upon it.
He's like a chameleon.
4-4 guys and
Showcase, do you honestly think yourself you would get out of this stupid hobby and just...
I'll never get out of it.
No.
I'll never get out.
No.
If I can get myself to a position where I've got the Batman, a Hulk, and a Speedy 321, that would be my three-piece. That would be me done.
You could do that tomorrow. You're so well off, Showcase.
I know, but the problem, I'm not finished with the journey yet. There's still about 20 watches that I want to experience before I get out.
But Showcase, can I ask you a question? You don't prefer the Apollo 50th anniversary over the 321? Because it's a better watch. The movement is better, at least.
No, the 321 movement is...
You know what I reckon in Omega? I love the broad arrow. Any of you, Showcase, what do you think of the broad arrow?
I like the 1957 reissue.
I like the cheap one, you know. I like cheap. Cheap is good. I like the Speedmaster Mark II.
They've got... They've currently got a deal on the 1957 with the broad arrow.
And you know what else I like? I like the first Omega in space. I think that's a great watch.
Yeah, that's cool. 39.7 mil.
This Epi John garbage you're going down, right? He's a real prick. The guy is an asshole. Are you sure you want to keep going down this journey?
Talking to Rich Buddy or me?
Yeah, Rich Buddy.
George? You know, yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's probably going to
How do
suffice.
you know this is even going to come off, man? I can see them ripping you off, and I love you. I don't want you to get hurt.
I think that FP Journe might be one of my final watches. To be honest, it could be pretty close to being done once I get that. Gonna have to see how I feel.
You're back at home now. How the hell did you get out of the
What
boat
the hell
so
is
quick?
Because I'll be
You live on the water?
Yeah, pretty close. I think, I'm picking up an Omega, an OP41, and the Journe this year.
What color OP?
The yellow dial.
Wait, Rich, can I ask you what your collection is? Just for context.
Oh, man.
He's had so much stuff, Rich Buddy.
Batman, Hulk, 1016, Patek.
It's a redial 1016. It's
What
nice, but it's
do you call it? It did 36 day date.
36 days. You still got that?
Daytona. Yeah, I have 7 Rolex and a Patek.
Archie, the only reason I bought a 36 day date was because of you. Back in the day when you had it, I was like, wow, that's a beautiful watch.
$2, $8, 3 watch. I need a GMT for casual occasions, a Lange 1 for dress, and a Hello Kitty for hanging out with Craig Ship at schoolyard. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, this hobby, do you think this hobby... How do you introduce watches to non-watch friends of yours? Have you ever done that or not? I don't have any friends, so it's never been a problem for me. Jeff, what about you? You look like someone who could have friends. What do you say to people when they say, hey, I heard you got $20,000 Rolexes. Is that right, Jeff? What do you say?
Actually, I don't really promote it. I don't really talk about watches with non-watch people. I mean, if they see it, I might talk about it. But,
what do you say?
You know, at the end... Oh, yeah, look, you say it's a Rolex and people might want to... You gauge whether they want to interact with you about it.
Why would you spend $10,000, $5,000 on a watch? What do you say to that?
Because I like the watch. I can do it.
Because I work for Rolex and I get them cheap.
Wholesale, get them at wholesale.
Corner office.
You got them free to test ride them. Test them in the wild.
Do you not see that as a problem or not?
He's got number 00000. Serial number 000.
Jeff, tell me this. What do you say? Do you have non-watch friends or not?
Well, most of my friends are non-watch people. So, you know.
Do you have any non-watch friends?
Yeah, most of my friends are non-watch people, and anybody who I know that's got money, I've already got them into watches.
Oh,
I think most
$2.
people in
Jeff
general
looks
are
like
non-watch people.
He has an SL65 AMG.
No, I wish. I wish.
And Malik Diamond, $5. Arch, you can't marry this high school sweetheart and be done without enjoying her friends first. Christie's collection can suffice.
Ending journey. Yeah.
I gotta tell you guys, the watches I've owned, you know, it's a this hobby. Do you think watch collectors are assholes? Tell me this. Do any of you guys think watch collectors are assholes or not?
Some of them.
Yeah, you get some of those.
What makes them assholes? Why is this hobby bring out the worst in people? Can I ask you that?
I can answer that.
Yes, why?
Because generally the people that can afford the watches have probably done quite well for themselves in life, so they've got a certain level of ego, a certain level of testosterone, and they bring that to the hobby as well as the workplace. They're competitive people. They've made the money. They've obviously done well in whatever they've done, and when you get a bunch of people full of testosterone like that together, you know,
because we're all a bunch of gladiators.
There's plenty of assholes in the world.
Watches is like a non-necessity. It's a luxury item, right? So people who can afford to pay $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a watch, it's almost like an achievement.
When you say
piece.
they can afford to pay it, they have access to credit, which allows them to buy it. A lot of watch people don't actually
Depends.
have the money.
Like for me, when I buy my watches, like I don't even feel it leave my bank account. I don't even notice it gone. Like that's the type of, you know, like I can't justify spending more than, like, let's say 2% of your portfolio on like watches.
You know what? I think you pointed out a big difference, an important thing there, Archie. I think watch collectors, watch people buy watches with real money, not credit. And we're people who don't have debt like that. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people who drive fancy cars and have fancy homes, but they have a lot of debt. But I think people who have watches, they don't have debt. We pay cash for our watches.
I think watch people tend to be quite shrewd. They tend to be quite shrewd.
So we're in a different category. We're smart people with money. There's other people that just spend money. We're in a different category.
Yeah.
Here we go, Mr. Two. $3, $3. Here we go. AC, what a question. Assholes, I almost died. I gotta be completely honest with you. Most watch people I know, they are highly competitive, extremely vindictive. They're nasty sons of bitches.
Yeah,
I gotta be totally honest. I'm sorry, man. I don't think watch collectors are nice people. By the way, guys, I want to recommend to you a video. I really would like you to watch a video. This is called Time Machines.
You get some of those New York hunters that do a paid review with Patek Philippe for $20. Remember? That's
exactly right. Time Machines. This was a video which had what's his name? This guy. He was a watch journalist who tried to. What he tried to do is solve. He wanted to get one and done. That's what he wanted. One and done. You understand? I'm going to post this link.
Can you put in the private chat too?
Yeah, I can do both for you guys.
Thank you,
guys are so cool. I'm going to share this link because this video, I really changed my life. It made me realize something. You know what it made me realize?
What's that?
What did it make you?
Most watch people are assholes. They're not nice people. They're not nice. They're not nice. I'm going to put it in the private chat as well.
Current company accepted, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I got to tell you honestly. You watch this video and it makes you realize a lot of people in watches are awful. They are very awful. They're not nice. They're not the type of people you'd want your children to. If you had a daughter, you'd want her to marry a watch collector.
You obviously haven't been reading the chat. If you're only realizing it now.
Tim, we already explained this. He doesn't read the chat. He doesn't do shit for free. Come on.
I know. I know.
Exactly right there. Here we go.
You'll only read the super chats.
Socialist America now. Each give Marco a Rolex. I gotta tell you seriously, guys. I want to say this to you. Watches. I think the problem with watches is it pushes us to the limit. It's like a gambler. A gambler is not happy gambling $50, is he? He wants to gamble his whole week's wages. He wants to gamble the house, everything.
It's got to be exciting.
It's got to be exciting.
I think the other thing
go.
as well.
Joe Kramer, $10. Archie told my accountant I paid cash for my Rolexes, to which he replied, "Why the fuck did you do that? You could have written them off as on your taxes under the investment section." There we go, Joe.
Ooh. Oh,
and
is it
Mr. Two, $8. Nice, not nice. I'd pay good money for you to put tassels on your head bolts and swing them around. Thank you, Mr. Two. I gotta tell you guys, I really want you guys to seriously think about this hobby. Has this turned you into an asshole? I'm going to go straight to Showcase. Has this turned you into an asshole?
No, I was an asshole before.
Oh, man, you took my answer.
Bobby, California, $3. Explorer 136 or 39? 39, 39.
39, yeah,
girl
39.
Size. Rich Buddy, has this hobby turned you into an asshole?
Nah, I don't think so. I think people tend to make me
JJ
do that.
LeCoq, what about you, man?
Nah, I think it's like everything else. You have assholes and you have cool people. You got to just find the right people.
Same.
I got to tell you guys, I really do think your hobby, this hobby we're in, I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it, but it's just, at times, it's so hard. I want so much more.
I think what you're saying there, Arch, about people, they're like a gamble. I mean, anybody that's self-employed, anyone that works for themselves, they gamble on themselves. I once spoke to a guy who said that being in business for yourself, you are going all in. You're backing yourself 100%. You're going all in on yourself. So yes. I think these guys who work for themselves, they have their own businesses. They're used to making thousands and thousands of dollars or pounds decisions every day. When it comes to buying a Rolex, it isn't like spending money. It's just putting money into something. So it's not sat in your bank anymore. It's just sat in something that you can liquidate if you need to.
Showcase, are you self-employed?
I am.
He is, of course he is. He's
what about
JJ?
Are you self-employed or were self-employed?
JJ's retired. He had a union,
I had enough
union job where he basically bled them dry. he knew how to use the system. Tim Wright's family money. Jeff, self-employed in the real estate sector. And Marco is...
Marco's still a student.
I'm a broke bum.
Yeah, he's a student.
About to. And Rich Buddy had a financial scam where he made several $100 million. Sean W, $2.79 Canadian. Showcase thoughts on the Speedy Reduced. It sucks. Tell me what you think.
You need two things. You need two things to have a Speedy Reduced. You need bad lungs and you need chicken wrists.
And here we go. Stud Muffin, $2. Car people are smart too. Problem with cars, they just lose so much.
You have to pick the right. Cars is different, right? Cars
What
is.
car do you have, Mike?
The 996 Carrera 4S.
It's getting a bit
same car as I.
Do you worry about it? IMS bearing failure on that?
Archie, honestly, if the bearing blew up tomorrow, I love that car so much. I'll just put a new engine in it. I don't care. I love that car, and I have an F-150 for work, and then I got a Jeep Wrangler. Huh? What four-cylinder?
Engine is the F-150?
8-cylinder.
8. Okay.
Yeah, it's the V8 5.0.
Okay, beautiful.
2017.
Nice engine, that.
Yeah.
You're doing well, Mike.
Thank you. I traded a Z01 plus $5,000 for that car, for that truck, brand new. Which was probably one of the worst decisions I probably made. But
Why
I
would you
absolutely.
do that, man? Didn't you love the car?
I was in. No, it's a Camaro. Camaro Z01.
Camaro. I love the Camaros.
Yeah. 6-speed manual
What did you get
too.
out of that?
He has the same Porsche as I do.
I got out of
It's
it because it was
yours, Rich Buddy.
the day that I sold it. The very next day started to snow when I was in upstate New York. So I had to get a truck. So I was like, you know what? Just take my car. Here's $5,000. You know, and I needed it for work.
Stud Muffin, $2. 996 Porsches going up in value. You betcha. They're one of the best looking Porsches that I know of. Bobby, California, $5. Yema, Pearl Diver, Squally, TGV Dial, or prostate. I take the prostate exam. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, watches. What are you buying next? What are you gonna buy next? Tell me this. What are you buying next, Showcase?
Hulk.
You're not gonna get a Hulk, Showcase.
I'm gonna have to pay the piper.
Do you really want to do that? That's so
Listen,
boring, man. That's
no,
so
listen.
boring.
I had one taken off me 4 years ago now, and I've never been happy. I've never been happy that I had one taken off me.
Showcase? How many kids?
One and another one on the way.
Okay. Are you going to have a watch? You told me. Remember years ago you had a watch for them on their birth. What happened to that fantasy?
Well, the Hulk is the one that the Hulk was the one that got stolen. So that was one of them. So my daughter has picked the Batman. She wants that. Hence why this one will never be for sale. And if I buy one of them a Rolex, I've got to buy the other one a Rolex.
Why don't you get a Kermit?
I don't like. If I'm honest, I don't like it. I prefer the original. I prefer the pre-ceramic Kermit.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, would you be satisfied with getting another Hulk? Like, wouldn't it just remind you about the one that you got stolen?
No, because every day I see a Hulk pop up, I know that there's a Hulk out there somewhere that belongs to me, and I want one. But I've purposely not bought one all this time. Forget about the money. The money's irrelevant.
Yeah, not about the money. It's more the sentiment that you would feel like. Wouldn't it piss you off looking at a Hulk on your wrist and then one of them is not her and it's yours?
It pisses me off more that there's not one in my collection than there should be.
Okay.
To be honest, here, let me tell you a quick story. I had, when I first got into watches, I bought the Tag Carrera. What is it? The CV2010 or something? Yeah, I think it's that one. And I bought it on eBay. I paid $1,800 for it. And the guy, when he shipped it to me, I received it. The crown wouldn't work, right? So I would adjust the crown and it wouldn't change the time or anything. So I told him about the situation and he says, okay, just send it back to me and I'll send it to Tag to get it fixed. So I sent it back to him and he was just kind of like, killing time. Returned it back to Tag, showed me the receipts and everything. But when it actually came to returning the watch back to me, he never did. Right. So he basically screwed me for $1,800. And whenever I see that watch, it reminds me of that time that I lost.
What happened? He stole it, or what happened?
He just never sent me back the watch, right? And then when it passed,
now?
I don't have it. And
what did he say about it when you asked him?
He just ignored my messages, and then that's it. He just ignored me. He ignored my messages, right? Yeah. And when I was talking to eBay and PayPal and all that. Back in those days, it was 45 days maximum. It wasn't like 6 months like what you have now.
So what happened then?
So I got screwed for $1,800.
Have you ever confronted him?
Yeah, I even threatened him with, going to a lawyer and everything. The guy's in Colorado.
So what? Jump in the Porsche and off you go.
I mean, technically, I could do that now.
Why don't you do that then?
If I can know where his address is, I don't remember. It's been.
Mike,
I don't want excuses, Mike. I want action. I want action here, Mike.
It's not. To be honest, for $1,800, it's not even worth my time. Like just being in this chat right now, I made $3,000. Selling lab equipment. So what am I gonna do?
Understand? I got to tell you, Showcase. I want to say this to you, man. I've had bad things happen to me too in life, right? But I want to say, what's the aim for you? When in 10 years' time, are you going to still be coming on this show or not, Showcase?
Yeah. Well, providing you don't die or the world falls off its axis, yeah, I'll still be here.
You'll be here.
Hey, if anything happens to the Pawn Showcase, you're the cardinal in waiting. How about that?
I'll probably be dead before the Pontiff.
I really love you coming on, Showcase. You're a good guy, James. And what really means a lot to me is that these other parasites, they tried to take you from me, and you stayed with the Pontiff. What made you stay loyal? Can I ask you this?
I found your YouTube channel. You helped me through tough times. If I was feeling down, put an Archie Luxury Archie Explodes on straight away. You makes you laugh. I got a lot out of your channel, and then obviously coming on the chat. What
about these other losers who burnt me? What do you think I should? What's the answer to that?
Well, listen, Blue Shirt's a friend of mine, so I'm not saying anything against Blue Shirt. But the other two,
I want him back. Can you ask him to come back?
I think the channel's been great since the other two left.
I agree. I wish I could get Blue Shirt back because he was a really nice guy. I loved him. You know that? Jeff, talk
Blue
to
Shirt's
me.
cool.
Jeff, talk to me.
Arch, I've got to go, mate. So I'll catch up
Jeff,
with you again.
I want to say
soon.
thank you.
Yep.
Give Rolex
Thanks,
the
mate.
big thumbs up. Tell him thank you for the brochure.
Put in a good word for you. Yep.
And I want the
All good.
Pepsi. I want the Pepsi, Jeff. I want the
Okay, mate.
Pepsi.
Take care, Jeff.
All right.
Later, Jeff.
That is Rolex in the
Jeff.
background. I can see the
See you,
building
guys.
in the window. Look out the
I
window.
gotta tell you
That
guys,
is the
seriously,
Rolex
this whole
window.
YouTube thing.
Look out the window. That's the Rolex building.
I see Geneva.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, Showcase raises a good point there. This hobby itself, this is a very expensive hobby.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. We've got Marco, who's who's on the bones of his ass. We've got Tim, who's got family money. We've got Rich Buddy.
Bitcoin.
He's kind of just, Rich Buddy just scooped up everyone else's money. JJ worked hard. Triple and quadruple time. He wouldn't get out of bed for anything less than triple time on a Sunday, would you?
No way.
I worked hard until I couldn't get out of bed no more.
Oh man, I tell you what, you've done well, Rich Buddy. You've done well.
I'm still working.
Is Milken a hero for you, Rich Buddy?
Milken? Oh man, that was before my day.
Here we go, TF, £2.30. You guys are great. I had a great time. We're going to wrap this baby up. I want to say thanks for coming on, guys.
2 hours, Paul. Great stream.
2 hours, great entertainment. And I got to tell you, seriously, guys, you got to remember your hobby. This is a great hobby. We love the watches. Just remember, there's a lot of people out there who can't get one Rolex. It is such an expensive hobby.
Like Marco.
Be mindful of that.
Definitely.
I got to tell you, man, seriously, this is a very expensive hobby.
Try not to rub it in their face.
Just be nice about it. Just be nice.
Be humble. Be humble.
I tell you honestly, Rolex watches, luxury watches are very dear. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow.